as high as $30,000. Now to the bleach box. After cleaning and heating his tires comes Pat Foster. That's his opponent in the blue car, Tom McEwen. This is Pat on the far lane in the red car. He was the top qualifier, 212 miles per hour. And Tom McEwen qualified 5th. Foster from Tarzana, California. Tom McEwen from Fountain Valley, California. Moving up to the start. Going to be coming up momentarily. There it is. Tom McEwen's off first. Pat Foster's trying to catch him with the red car. Pat Foster's coming up, and at the finish, it is Pat Foster. 6.69 is the time. 220.04 miles per hour. Here come the next quarterfinalists. That's Roger Lindemood. And look at those tires as they spin them. They really rise. The front end goes way down. The back end goes up. Here's his opponent, Dale Poldy in the red car. He'll be on the outside lane from Wilmington, California. Poldy qualified 7th. Roger Lindemood qualified 11th. Both pulling up to the starting line now. Lindemood in the blue car. There they go! And Lindemood just goes up in smoke. Too much horsepower, and he lost traction for... Before we continue with the funny car quarterfinals, I'd like to say that funny cars are a sophisticated exotic fuel dragster masquerading as a family car. The body is even plastic, and the horsepower, 1,500 horses. Now, earlier we talked to one of our semifinalists. Pat Foster, exactly what is a funny car?
Well, the name funny car derived, in 1965, where we started altering the wheelbases on some of the stock cars, but they just had something that made people say, boy, that car looks a little funny. Basically, the controls inside of the car are such that this is your rear wheel brakes, your hand brake system here. This handle down here between my legs activates the reverser. It's either in the forward position, the car goes forward, in the backward position, it goes backwards. My left foot's on the clutch pedal. This control between my legs is a shifter. You go from low gear to high gear. It's a 2-speed only system, and you just push it forward and about the middle of the course, and you'll go from low gear to high gear. And these are probably the most important thing to the driver inside the car, and that's your fire system. And they're set before we make a run, and in the advent of a fire of any serious nature at all, then the driver lets go of the steering wheel and crosses his arms and hits the 2 black knobs, which automatically sets off a system that's plumbed throughout the entire car, that plumbs the fire system to any place in the car there may be a fire. Up here we've got our parachute releases, which are a dual chute system on this particular car. Some guys run 1, some guys run 2. I stagger the handles just enough that I can pick a chute to pull, even if I want to pull one, or I can pull them both. And over here we got a fuel shut-off, which in the advent of a fire also, you hit your fire system and close the fuel shut-off system. And down buried where you can't even see it is a magneto switch. It's just a basic on and off toggle switch. And basically that's about it.
Continuing now with the funny car quarterfinals, this should be a beauty. There's the defending champion, Butch Moss from Santa Rosa, California. The blue car with the red trim, and there's the starter, Buster Couch. And Butch Moss will be facing Ed the Ace McCullough. That's McCullough from Clovis, California, winner of the 71 National Funny Car class. They're approaching the starting line. That's Moss on the near side. And there's the start. They're off fairly equally, a very close race. And it looks like McCullough takes the lead. McCullough wins it. His time, 6.65, 217.91 miles per hour. Here's another quarterfinal pairing. Swinging into view now is Jim Dunn from La Mirada, California, in the red car. It's the only rear-engine funny car in the competition here. He'll be facing Jake Johnson of Fort Worth, Texas, who'll be in the blue car. Now watch him spin his wheels and watch them rise, coming out of the bleach box. In that bleach box to clean the wheels and heat them up is latex, glue, bleach. Everybody has their own concoction. That is Jake Johnson from Fort Worth, Texas, there in the blue car in the near lane as we switch back to Jimmy Dunn in the red car. They're off. Dunn got the start, but Jake is coming up on him on the near lane. Johnson at the end is the winner. Jake Johnson, 6.94, 178.92 miles per hour. Bud Ballmer back with the Winternational Drag Racing Championships in Pomona, California. We're getting ready for the Pro Stock Car semifinals, and here's how they go. It's Arlen Banke against Don Grothier. and Bill Grumpy Jenkins faces Don Carlton. Now, this is a pro stock car, which is quite similar to an average family car, except that major internal modifications are permitted to the engine, which must be the same make as the car. Oh, you can replace such items as the hood and fenders with lightweight components, but the steel body shell must be retained, and there's the all-important tachometer. These cars move up to 140-mile-an-hour range in 1/4 of a mile. And here's something unique, the wheelie bars to keep the front end from rising too high. A beautiful-looking piece of machinery. And here's Arlen Banke of Akron, Ohio. He'll be in the far lane in yellow. He's facing Don Grothier in this red, white, and blue car from Oklahoma City, a former champion here. Here we go. There's the yellow and the green, and they're off. A good start, tight race. That's Banke in yellow. Grothier on the inside. Grothier is pulling up, and Grothier is just going to make it. The time for Grothier, 9.79, 141.00 miles per hour. Bill Grumpy Jenkins in white against Don Carlton of Royal Oaks in the black car there. This is the other semifinal. Bill, a former champion here, in a light car with a small V8. They're all set to go. There's the start. They're off. A beautiful start by Bill Jenkins. Carlton's coming after him. Looks like Jenkins all the way. And he's the winner, 9.70, 140.62 miles per hour. So it's Jenkins and Grothier in the final rounds of the Pro Stock. One of the big events of the day, the finals of the Pro Stock. For the winners, $13,325. There are two finalists. That is Don Grothier in the darker car, and the white car is Bill Jenkins, who qualified 17th. Grothier's qualified 4th. The crowd is all up. This is one of the most popular events, and here we go. They're off. Looks like Jenkins got the start. Grothier's coming at him, though. It's a very close race. It could be anybody's race. Here they come to the final, and it is Bill Jenkins comes across just ahead of Don Grothier. A very popular win, as he is in a small, light car. His time, 9.68, 140.18 miles an hour. That great start won it for Bill Jenkins. That's just signing his life away there. Bill Jenkins, winner of the Pro Stock. Congratulations. Your car did hold together, right?
Yeah, bud. Guess we got lucky today. Found out a few things wrong with it and got it working today.
It weren't working today?
No, it was working. No, we got it working today. It hadn't been working all this weekend, though.
Uh-huh.
And, we got a little lucky today.
Now, is that why you qualified 17th, because the car wasn't working?
That's right, yeah. I was pretty confident that there was potential there if we could just get the car straightened out. We were going crooked, and a brand new car, and it was the first meet that's ever been run. And it takes a good bit of time to get the thing worked out, get all the bugs out of it.
Well, nice win after a few sort of...
after a hollow year, yeah.
Bill Jenkins, congratulations.
Thank you, bud.
Good. There's Ed the Ace McCulloch in the blue car. He'll be in the near lane against Dale Foley in the red car. This is a repeat of the pairings of the National Funny Car Eliminations held last year in Indianapolis. Should be quite a race. They're both backing up now. Buster Couch lining them up. Foley on the outside. There they go. Foley gets the start. But he begins to lose traction here. See this boat coming up, and McCulloch's going to catch him. I believe McCulloch does it. He's the winner. 6.68 his time. 215.82 miles per hour. So Ed McCulloch wins the funny car division here and the $10,675 first prize money. And that's 2 in a row now over Foley in a national championship. And here's our winner, Ed McCulloch, removing his fire mask here. He's going to be a mighty happy guy when it comes up.
We won her.
And a happy greeting.
Good job, Eddie.